And we're live.
Yes. Hello and good morning. Welcome to the Pete Braley Show. I'm Pete Braley. This is my son, Matt.
That's me.
And we are coming to you live from our studio here in beautiful Fairhaven. And a hot day yesterday.
Too hot.
Oh, we're going to talk about the heat, of course, in just a few minutes. From what I understand, those of you here in New England, we have a day today that'll be not as hot as it has been, maybe in the 80s, not 90s. And then some real relief comes Friday and I guess Saturday. We could have a high temperature of 64.
Now that's too cold.
I mean, that's higher than the low. No, lower than whatever. Lower than the low temperature we had this week. Yeah.
Let's be honest. We're all just going to sit here and complain no matter what it is.
It's what we do.
Right?
You know, it's a New England thing. It's what we do.
Isn't that what a talk show is? Just complaining for an hour?
I guess.
Yeah.
I had a meeting yesterday. I think I told you at the end of the show. I had a meeting yesterday that had to do with the education show I do for New Bedford Cable Network. So it was downtown at the administration building, which is the old high school. I went in and saw the old auditorium. What a beautiful auditorium this is.
Oh, really? I don't think I've ever been in there.
It needs some attention because it hasn't been used for years, but it's beautiful. So, yeah, I actually had to wear pants to that one, you know, had to take out the
Yeah, he never
Dockers.
wears pants on the, he's in his underwear for all these talk shows.
Pretty much. And I had to wear shoes, too. Because I didn't think I should go to a meeting with sneakers.
Yeah,
you
for
know?
those of you that don't know, he rocks jeans and flip-flops for most of these shows, but
Yeah.
you'll never know.
Yeah, you'll never know about that. Of course, Charlie's kind of getting at my toes this morning.
Yeah, Charlie's being a demon this morning. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. This is Thursday, which if those of you that follow closely, this is the day Priscilla comes home during the show.
Yeah, so she'll be here soon.
So anytime now, he's going to start whining and scratching at the door to get out. And then she's going to come and say hi to him, and we can expect the excited sprinkles, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
We'll see. We're hoping that he stops that at some point, but who knows?
That would be nice.
Right?
Quick reminder, if you like what we do, then please click like on our videos or posts, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you like the show, if you have not done so yet. Yesterday, we hit 100 subscribers.
We did. First big milestone.
Yeah.
It's not that much, but it is.
I don't know.
Us.
I don't know who you are. Is there a way for us to tell?
I don't know if there is. I can sometimes see, like, if a person who has a YouTube account, like, subscribes, it tells you, but I don't know if you can go back and see all of them.
Well, we don't know who you are, but we thank you.
But we love you.
Yes, thank you very much. Some housekeeping, shall we? As we get caught up on things, we had a lot of... well, let me get to Tim's first.
Okay.
My friend Tim Peterson at Synergy, where I go for physical therapy, he said, I don't like Burger King or any... Oh, I don't go to Burger King or any often, but I do like their double Whopper with cheese.
Okay.
They have the worst chicken. McDonald's is my last choice, and first choice is Dave's double or spicy chicken at Wendy's.
See, I don't know about the whole McDonald's in last place thing. I think Burger King needs to be last place in everybody's ranking.
How are you with Wendy's?
I don't mind Wendy's.
Yeah.
See, like, Wendy's burgers are different from McDonald's burgers, so I'll switch it up sometimes.
Okay.
They put, like, ketchup and mayonnaise on it. It's an interesting change up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a nice taste. Yeah, if you missed it earlier this week, Matt was saying nobody goes to Burger King. Nobody goes to Burger King.
No, but I think we've milked that topic. I think we've talked about it like 4 days this week, so
yes.
I'll just let it be.
Was it yesterday I was talking about Harrison Ford's fedora and how I wanted to rock a fedora?
Yep.
Justin commented, a fedora for Foodie Fridays with Pete Braley.
Yeah, well, I was kind of hoping you wouldn't read that because the Foodie Fridays is an idea he had for us to consider.
Okay.
So now everyone's confused.
Well, how about...
Nobody knows what Foodie Fridays is.
Well, how about Funky Shirt Friday?
Well, that's already a thing, yeah.
We could have a fedora for Funky Shirt Friday while we do the foodie thing.
Well, we need to talk about the foodie. These are the behind-the-scenes conversations we're supposed to have, not in front of the people, Pete.
Okay, well, but you've told the people we don't talk except for the show.
Well, that's not completely a lie.
We're going to have to schedule a meeting with ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know it has to happen.
I don't have time for you.
Yeah, listen. I live with you. You most definitely have time for me.
And boy, did we touch a nerve with the potato salad yesterday.
Did we touch a nerve? I pissed off the entire world yesterday.
Well, wait a minute. Where's the quote I got? Peter Guy said, great show today. It was fun rashing Matt about cookouts. He's a good sport. You got a good one there.
I appreciate it.
Yes, I do.
Even though I think I was rashing you about cookouts. So, but anyways, I do think that us non-potato salad eaters are just too successful and busy to be commenting on.
Is that
that's the theory I'm going with. Yeah.
You outweigh us, do you think?
Yeah.
You just don't all have time to comment?
Well, I was talking to Justin last night. He also hates potato salad.
Oh, all right.
I mean, I don't think it's as much of a staple as all of y'all think.
As all of y'all.
Yeah.
Andrea commented, she said, yum, potato salad with chopped eggs, celery, shredded carrots, diced bacon, minced onions, and a spoon of relish with mayo and sour cream.
How many disgusting foods can I throw in this potato salad?
She does say, when I do egg salad, I peel and chop the eggs outside on the patio table, and I leave it there until the smell disappears.
Okay, but if it's like a hot summer day, doesn't that just make it worse? Doesn't that just make it worse? But can we talk about celery for a second? Why?
Yeah, sure.
I hate does anyone like celery? It's stringy. It smells like trash.
I used to eat it. I can't. I used to eat it as a snack. I was watching TV. I'd crunch away on celery.
I don't know. Celery seems like a thing that shouldn't be edible, yet we make it edible.
It shouldn't be edible?
Like when you take a bite into celery, it's just like stringy and...
Isn't it one of those no-calorie snacks? I think it is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It tastes like garbage. Why would I look up the nutritional facts?
Andrea also says, I brought many a crock pot of beans with ground linguiça, pepper, and onions, mustard, brown sugar, and ketchup to cookouts.
I feel like Andrea, when she cooks, just takes her entire kitchen pantry and throws it in the pot.
Your mother used to do that with meatloaf.
Oh, my God.
Remember that?
I know, yes. It was. Oh, speaking of which, Charlie's excited about something.
Charlie just sat up.
Maybe she's here.
And there she is.
Trish, this is perfect. We were just talking about your terrible, terrible meatloaf that you used to make.
Well,
when you used to throw, I don't know, mustard and nacho cheese.
What'd you call it? The empty the fridge meatloaf?
And little Debbie snacks and what else? Rice Krispies.
Little Debbie snacks.
I don't know. I was thinking the most random things I could think of. But she would literally clean out the cabinets and make a meatloaf.
Yeah, she would do that. Yeah, meatloaf is never made the same way twice. So
that's probably why I don't like meatloaf. I like consistency in my life.
Yeah, that's your thing.
Yeah.
You got a little Charlie.
Let's see. Dana said that Trish had a busy night last night. Is that true?
Busy day, busy night.
All right.
Okay.
So Trish needs a nap.
Let's get a nap time for Trish. Let's order that.
Later, Trish.
Yeah. I did realize yesterday, we'll get off the potato salad kick here, which, by the way, on Instagram, our Instagram page, that also blew up with people commenting about potato salad. So
yeah.
You can check that out if you
want.
want.
I think that the non-potato salad eaters are just doing better things.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we on all the socials now? We've got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We don't have a TikTok yet.
No, I'm working on that.
Are you?
Well, yeah. I've been doing things in stages. I want to... If I threw everything at myself in the beginning, then everything would be crap. It would I would be everywhere, but it would be crap.
We really need to meet more often, don't you think? Yeah. He's got all these things going on. Yeah. I did realize yesterday that we should salute all the people who have to work outside in the heat.
Yeah.
So let's have a salute here this morning.
All right. I didn't know we were cheersing. I thought we were just... Now we have an awkward silence to fill.
That's okay. Got the visual going.
All right.
For the podcast, yeah. Let's see. I was trying to think of some occupations. I would hate to be a roofer in this weather.
I would just hate to be a roofer. Period.
Really?
Yeah.
To have to go up on the roof and peel off those shingles and then put the new ones. Those guys have a great tan by April.
Okay, chill. A great tan. Well, if they're doing it shirtless, but if not, they got their rocking the serious farmer's tan.
A lot of them do it shirtless.
Yeah. So then that makes sense.
I would hate to be working with road construction during this heat wave.
Yeah.
How about a letter carrier? I saw a Facebook post yesterday from a letter carrier that I know, and she said that her people have been so great bringing out water and watermelon and things to keep her hydrated.
Do letter carriers still walk as much? I know the ones around here don't really. I never really see them walking.
They drive to a place and then get out and do those houses in that area. Then
in the neighborhood, they walk.
Place
I see. Our guy brings the truck to every house.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, but we used to have people that would walk a lot.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah.
I'd hate to be this was yours, a garbage man. Or what are they? Sanitation engineer?
I mean, if there's one place I don't want to be, it's behind a garbage truck on a really hot day.
I mean, I told you that we were down at Virginia Beach and one had gone by and something leaked out of a bag.
Yeah.
Can you imagine those?
Garbage juice is just...
Can you imagine facing that all day, though? It's right there with you?
Yeah.
I was trying to think. Camp counselor? Though I'm sure they jump in the pool at some point, but your mother used to be a camp counselor.
Yeah.
Down at,
I feel like that must be a fun job, though.
Be a
Not
camp
not on the hot days, but
Oh, yeah.
but it must be fun. Yeah.
She used to teach tennis. Can you imagine if it's like 99 degrees and you're on a tennis court?
We used to play tennis. We haven't played tennis in years.
No, we
I got to
haven't.
get Trish to play tennis.
Yeah, I don't think I can get there anymore.
You can come and watch.
The problem
You can keep score.
The problem I would have is holding back.
Holding back?
Well, because I used to be not a competitive tennis player, but I used to be competitive. You know, I wanted to win, wanted to beat you. So for me to get on the court right now and, just take it easy, Pete, I don't know if I can do that.
Especially because I won't take it easy.
Yeah, you won't take it
I
easy,
refuse.
you old guy.
I mean, I told you we had a conversation about letting kids win in board games, and I said I wouldn't do it. But think about when they win. Is all I'm saying is like if you beat a kid all the time in games, and then they finally win, they're going to feel on top of the world.
Well, true, but just you want to build up some.
Plus, I'm just a
self-esteem
bad
and-
liar, so I don't think I could.
I couldn't fake it.
I don't think I could fake it.
Yeah.
I think I'm so competitive that you would know if I'm not actually competing.
So what are some other jobs? Am I missing some? We've got we've got Abby, who joins us in the chat a lot. She works in a kitchen.
That must be bad on a hot day.
Yeah.
There's probably not much AC in a kitchen.
And
I mean, there probably is, but you got all the stoves going and everything.
and Dana on the Boo Boo bus. Of course, your mother working yesterday. She was telling me how hot it was up around the Boston area.
Did it reach 100 yesterday? I think so, right? It was close.
It was close. They broke a record, but it didn't reach 100, I don't think. So
We really shouldn't be phrasing it like it's a good, like breaking records is great.
I'm sorry,
that's a great thing. What?
Boston did reach 100 yesterday.
But we constantly talk about breaking records as like a good thing. You know, like in baseball, you're breaking a record, it's a good thing. We're literally killing the planet. We're breaking records, baby. Let's do it. The world is on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go climate change.
It's bad.
All right. Welcome to the 1st of July. It is July 1st, and I've got to say this is my favorite month. And I don't think. Go ahead, Sid.
It's selfishly because it's your birthday.
No, I don't think so. I think the weather. This is my kind of weather. I love this weather.
Okay. I mean, June's similar weather, no?
Yeah,
August?
June can still be cold.
Okay, chill.
And I guess not
cold.
Not cold.
Okay.
June can still be chilly.
All right.
But
Here's the diva that doesn't like cold weather. Anything under 70 is not good enough.
That's right.
Needs a jacket.
And what did you say? August? I think it's just stuck in my head that August means back to school's coming. You know, you never outgrow that. I don't think.
This is my first year where back to school is not a thing.
That's right.
Yeah, this is it's funny. The thing I'm looking forward to most is I will be able to consume a football season without the depression of Sunday nights. I've always been very, I don't know, intrigued by not intrigued because that sounds like a good thing, but like the depression everybody feels on Sunday night, that anxiety that is just normal.
I think a lot of people can relate.
Yeah. And so Sundays were always bittersweet because I love football, but it meant I had to go to school the next day. And
now you don't.
And now this is the first year, so I'm really looking forward to it.
See how you feel.
Yeah.
July 1st is National Postal Workers Day. Ironically, we were talking before. This was created by a Seattle area postal carrier who established this day in 1997 to honor his fellow employees. It is also National Creative Ice Cream Flavors Day. It's a day to sample or wonder about the odd combinations of ice cream flavors. So skip the traditional vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry and celebrate this holiday.
What flavors would be crazy though? I mean, I feel like ice cream is so big now that like Rocky Road is just Rocky Road. Right. It's not too crazy.
Don't you think everything's been tried though? I mean,
yeah, no, because people make some weird stuff. Ben and Jerry's will always surprise you.
Oh, that's true.
Although I feel like Ben and Jerry's just kind of makes similar ice creams. Like they don't really go super crazy, but they call it something crazy.
I haven't read about any crazy ones lately. I mean, I know.
Let us know. Have you guys heard of any crazy ice cream flavors?
In the past, I've heard of lobster ice cream.
Yeah, see, that sounds why? Why do that?
I wouldn't try that.
Why would you mix seafood and ice cream?
And what are some of these? Is there a challenge going around on Twitter or TikTok about? Your sister was telling me about there's a challenge with watermelon and mustard. People are putting mustard on watermelon.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Apparently, it's good.
We'll have to see. I don't know if I want. We'll have to see if she wants to try it. We'll have to see if Kat wants to try it.
Yeah, I don't know if I can.
I don't think Kat's in the chat today because I think the wrestling championship.
In the beginning, she said, "Good morning" from the bus ride to the state championship.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she is on her way. She had to meet the bus at Norton High School at like 7 this morning as they're going to their championship. New Bedford High lost, by the way. New Bedford High had their state championship yesterday, and they ended up losing to...
I don't know.
St. John Prep? Something like that.
Way to bum us out, though.
But, yeah, good season, though. And also, today is National Ginger Snap Day. The cookie, ginger snap?
Why? I don't know. When I think of July, I don't think of ginger snaps.
I know, it's more a Christmas
thing.
Isn't it?
Yeah. So why July? Unless Christmas in July.
There was no reason. Yeah, there you go. On the date book for today, for those of you that are Civil War buffs, it was on this day in 1863, the Battle of Gettysburg. Lee's northward advance was halted. On this day in 1941, Bulliver Watch Company paid $9 for the first ever network TV commercial. What did we learn the other day? NBC wants $6 million for a Super Bowl ad.
How the times have changed.
And it was on this day in 1967, Beatles fans, that the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album went to #1 in the U.S., and it would stay there for 15 weeks. And a celebrity birth date, Princess Diana was born on this day in 1961. Coming up today, Americans have missed the mundane activities during the pandemic. We have a dad-style staple that is back this summer. Is it socks with sandals?
No, it's not. Don't try it.
A yearly reminder about the fireworks, and we have a clip from the vault coming up. So, before we get to the news, do we?
Yes, we actually have a lot of chats.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's ready to go today. I like it. Gail said, happy morning.
Yes.
Happy morning to you, too. I do have to say, happy morning is an interesting phrase.
That is nice.
I read that, and it's kind of like when people say happy Christmas. Not sure how I feel about it.
It's a variation.
All right.
It's nice.
All right. Diane said, no, your show is happy and upbeat. Even your complaints are jolly. And boy, do I complain a lot, but I'm glad they come across as jolly. I just realized none of you can see my face. I was hiding behind Pete's camera. And Gail agrees with Diane. Let's see. Dana says, happy July 1st. Rabbit. Is that?
Well, when it's the first of the month, the first words out of your mouth that morning are supposed to be rabbit, rabbit, rabbit for good luck.
Great. So I'm looking forward to a terrible month.
Yeah, because we blew it. I never do the first thing.
I probably woke up and said, shit, I woke up late because
you did.
I did wake up late today.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get up. I'm sorry. Dana says I have to be in the mood for BK. Yeah, I never get that mood though. Dana also said potato salad is great. I can accept your hatred of it, Matt. Thank you. That's what it's all about, right? I said on the Instagram post, I commented,
I'm just reading that.
I said, all of you people that love potato salad, I love you, but just know that I will judge you for the rest of my life. Gail said, I like the crunch of celery. I don't know. I just can't get down with celery. It's weird, man.
Did you ever try anything on it? Because
I know. Don't give me no ants on the log.
No. Just like peanut butter. Peanut butter is good.
I mean, I like peanut butter, not on celery.
Okay.
I like it with fluff and, I don't know.
All right.
Reese's Cups. Let's see. Dana, barbecue beans are good for a cookout if you're doing smoked meats. I feel like it's not that common. I don't go to a lot of cookouts with beans.
So does that mean he's bringing beans with our brisket?
That's a good point. Can we keep them separate from the brisket, please?
Okay.
Just so we can pick. Abby says goodnight, Auntie. She's already gone. I don't even know where she is. She's either sleeping or she's in the shower. I'm not sure. Or both.
Yeah.
We'll see, though. Let's see. Gail said, I'll always remember the time my sister put Raisin Bran in meatloaf. Raisins in meatloaf wasn't good taste. Why is it like a thing to just throw the kitchen sink at meatloaf? Like just everything.
I have a meatloaf recipe. Do you care for mine or not?
Yours is
I have a honey barbecue meatloaf.
Yours is the best that I would have. I just don't. I'm not a fan of meatloaf. Okay. We've had this conversation. I think ground beef is only good in certain things. I think ground beef's pretty overrated.
Yeah. I'd agree. There's not too many things you can do with it.
Yeah, but I don't mind meatloaf. And, like, your meatloaf is probably one of the better ones I've had.
And I make that, it's consistent. I always make it this way. I don't say, hey, what's in the fridge? Oh, let's use that.
There was one time Mom put nacho cheese in it, and it was interesting, but I don't think I would have it that much.
But Raisin Bran?
Yeah, no, I think she was messing with you.
Yeah.
I think for sure that was some sort of prank. You can't logically think that that's a good idea. Let's see. Dana says our mail carrier walks the route.
Yeah.
All right, so apparently our mail carrier just needs to step up his game.
Well, maybe he's got a knee issue. You don't know.
Well, I mean, I see him walk up to the houses. He looks all right. Abby said, sometimes working inside isn't much better than outside, LOL, but I would die if I worked outside. And she said, yeah, they walk a lot. Ours was eyeing the kids' hoverboards and wanted to get one. Wouldn't
that be cool?
That'd be an interesting way to get around.
A hoverboard comes up with your mail?
The only difficult thing would be, like, if you got to hop a curb or something. Like, if somebody's, like, doesn't have a sidewalk, you got to do it in the street or something. She also says 0 AC in our kitchen. Is that a thing? Like, can you not have... Or maybe it's just a waste because the stoves would make it so hot anyways.
Yeah, it's going to be hot anyway.
So don't waste the electricity.
Yeah.
Danny said, good luck, Norton.
Yes.
Kat, if you're watching, let him know. Let's see. Abby says, yeah, it's on TikTok. My friend tried it, the watermelon and mustard.
Oh, okay.
And she said it wasn't that bad, but wouldn't be her first choice for a snack. Okay. I don't know. Like I said, mustard is like an invention that just like wasn't quite there yet, and they were like, it's good.
It's fine the way it is.
Let's roll it out.
It's fine the way it is.
It looks as long as you mix it with ketchup or something, you can't really taste how bad it is. Let's see. Dana said, when a redhead gets mad, it's a ginger snap.
Hey!
Shout out to all the gingers. We love you. Yes. Abby said, no one told me about the rabbit thing. Yeah, so apparently maybe we've all just had really bad Julys because we never knew about the rabbit thing.
It's any month.
It's every month?
The first of any month.
Okay, well, this is why 22 years of my life have been miserable.
I used to call this the month of the month.
You're probably the only person to do that.
Well, it was my thing,
Okay.
Happy month of the month.
There you go.
Yep.
You get to figure it out. Dana says cornflakes are a good substitute for breadcrumbs.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, cornflakes don't have sugar on them. That's like Frosted Flakes, right? So
true.
Yeah, cornflakes could be a good good substitute.
Abby says try peanut butter and fluff on celery. Who knows? Might be good. I don't like celery.
Yeah.
It's probably a texture thing, but also celery smells terrible. Why are people eating food that smells terrible?
Wait. Celery has a smell to you?
Yeah, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it was the smell or the taste, but I'm pretty sure it smelled weird to me.
I can't.
We'll need to get some celery.
I guess.
People let me know.
I guess.
Yeah, no, I shouldn't say people let me know because you're all just going to rash on me. Let's see. And I think that's it.
Okay.
We're good to go.
He was telling me yesterday that sometimes it's tricky to try to read those and scroll down and everything else he does over there. So,
yeah. So if I do miss anything, I apologize. There's a lot that I got to go through it in a short amount of time.
Let's get to the news on this Thursday morning. By the way, welcome, show number 21. For the first time in a decade, the temperature in Boston has reached triple digits. The city reached 100 degrees yesterday, something that has only happened 25 times in Boston history. It sets the record for a hottest temperature ever recorded on June 30th, breaking the record of 95 that was set back in 1945. Six Flags New England in Agawam was closed for cleanup yesterday, a day after severe thunderstorms across western Massachusetts left flooding and a mess around an amusement park. The storm blew in as quickly as it blew out as quickly as it came in, sending debris flying through the theme park, toppling tree limbs on rides and picnic tables. It's a temporary setback as the park just reopened May 14th after being closed for more than a year due to the pandemic. The state has released the dates for fully vaccinated residents to register for the Massachusetts Vax Millions giveaway, which begins today. Massachusetts residents ages 12 and up who are fully vaccinated prior to each drawing are eligible to enter the giveaway. If you are 18 or older and fully vaccinated, you have the opportunity to win one of 5 $1 million cash prizes. Residents between 12 and 17 may enter for the chance to win one of 5 $300,000 scholarship grants. Beginning today, eligible residents will be able to enter the giveaway. I'm going to check this out. It's at vaxmillionsgiveaway.com.
Maybe this is a lottery you can finally win.
Finally, huh? I thought it was being set up to entice people to get vaccinated.
Well, it still is, but this one sounds like it includes people that have already gone
Yeah,
vaccinated.
since we've already been. Vax Millions giveaway drawings will be held once a week for 5 weeks beginning July 26th and will continue every Monday until August 23rd. 4 more bodies have been found in the rubble that collapsed the Florida condo tower, raising the death toll to 18 people. Rescuers found the bodies Tuesday night. Nearly 140 people are still unaccounted for. And Donald Rumsfeld, the 2-time defense secretary and 1-time presidential candidate, whose reputation as a skilled bureaucrat and visionary was unraveled by the long and costly Iraq War, he died Tuesday at the age of 88. In a statement Wednesday, Rumsfeld family said he was surrounded by family in his beloved Taos, New Mexico. Red Sox win again after a couple of rain delays last night. We'll get to sports in a moment, but yes, a former dad-style staple is suddenly back in fashion. We're not talking about socks and sandals. We're talking about jean shorts. Jean shorts. In the world of men's fashion, there are some interesting items making a comeback. First, the fanny pack has been elevated to a men's it bag.
Changing the name, does it?
Still not going to wear one. That was on the runways at Prada and Gucci. Crocs have morphed into a hot ticket item thanks in part to collaborations with Justin Bieber.
Luke Combs has a collaboration too.
Does he?
Yeah.
For Crocs?
Yep.
And now, jorts. Jorts, those frumpy jean shorts worn by beer-clutching dads, they are back in style.
See, I will say it still takes like a certain style of people. Like you need to have style to rock them. Like if I rocked them, I would look like a 40-year-old dad. So you still need.
What about me as an almost 60-year-old dad?
See, but you're at the point now where you kind of have like a card where you're just like allowed to dress like a fool. Pretty much. Like if you walked out of the house with socks and sandals, like I wouldn't even really be surprised.
You reach a certain age where
pretty much
you get a little wild.
Where everyone looks at you and they're like, I'm not even going to make fun of him. He's probably losing his mind.
The global vice president of men's designs at Levi says jean shorts are definitely making a comeback for summer. Hand Up Gloves, which is an outdoor gear company in Tennessee, sells jorts for $40, and they're flying off the shelves.
See, the thing I always wonder though is, are they like dad jean shorts, or because typically you'll take like the fanny pack thing. It's not like the old fanny packs, and they wear them across their chest. They don't wear them across their waist.
Around my waist.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like they take old styles and they change them. So like, it's not really like the dad thing. So like, they could be cooler jean shorts. Like I have a couple friends that wear jean shorts. Again, I couldn't rock them. I would look like a fool.
I can't remember the last time. Somebody was playing ball because I used to wear them to games and stuff like that. So that would be what, back in the 2000s, I guess.
Yeah, at some point. Yeah,
that was the last time I ever wore.
But yeah, shorts. Like I wonder if they're more stylish jean shorts, or if they're like the, I don't know, Wrangler. Did Wrangler make jean shorts?
I'm sure they all
like
did.
The faded. I don't know. You guys know what print I'm talking. Like the type of jean, the look of jeans that just screams old man.
Yeah.
If it's like those, or if it's cooler jean shorts.
He keeps me young. That's the way I always look at it. He keeps me young.
Yes, I wake up and think, how can I make him feel good about himself?
Yeah.
And then I roast him for the rest of the day.
All right, in sports, J.D. Martinez and Hunter Renfroe back in the headlines again. They both homered. Martin Perez pitched 2-run ball into the 6th, and the Red Sox beat Kansas City 6-2 last night in a game that was twice delayed by poor weather. We had no rain here in...
I was waiting for it.
In Fairhaven.
I love the rain.
And they had 2 rain delays up there. First pitch was pushed back 41 minutes, and umpires stopped play for 1 hour and 56 minutes in the middle of the 6th. But teams managed to play 9 innings. There's a day game coming up today at 1:10 as the Red Sox go for the sweep. I don't know what the score was in the 6th, but why do you delay almost 2 hours?
To play 3 more innings?
I mean,
because the 6th is official.
It is, right? Yeah.
Well, if they got through the 6th, right?
You have it. It's 5.5, right? They have to play 5.5.
Well, if it's probably the thing, like if the home team's losing, then they
Right.
probably get the bottom half of the sixth.
All right. NBA, Phoenix beat the Clippers 130-103 to take the series 4-2. They now await the winner of the Atlanta-Milwaukee series. And hockey, Tampa Bay wins again. They beat Montreal 3-1. The Lightning lead that series 2-0. All right. Entertainment news coming up in just a bit. We have news about Demi Lovato, Tony Bennett, and, of course, Bill Cosby getting released from jail. We have that coming up in just a few minutes. I do have a note about Patriots training camp, which is it comes up at the end of this month. For the first time since 2019, training camp will be open to fans. The NFL prohibited any sort of open practices last year due to COVID. According to the Patriots, the team will have their first training session in front of fans in nearly 2 years when they open training camp on Wednesday, July 28th on the practice fields behind Gillette Stadium. However, fans who normally attend practices because they like how they can get up close to the players, and normally they sign autographs following practice, they're not doing that this year. Due to protocols, Patriots players will not be allowed to sign autographs or pose for photos with fans at training camp. Training camp will be conducted in compliance with all state and local regulations and the NFL's COVID-19 protocols.
But we're making progress.
Yeah.
You can go to training camp.
You can. You
Yes.
couldn't do that last year.
Yes.
Yeah. I know yesterday I went to a meeting at the old New Bedford High School, and when security let me in, I asked the man, I said, do I need a mask? He said, I'm sorry, yes you do, because, we're around the children, you have to. So I had one in my pocket. I'm very glad I brought that with me.
Mm-hmm.
But then once I got, the people came down to greet me and we went back to the meeting, they were all like, you can take that off, you don't have to wear that. So
Yeah.
I wasn't near any kids. Maybe that was why.
I always stay strapped with a mask, and if somebody wants me to wear it, I wear it. I don't care.
Stay strapped.
I ain't gonna fuss about it.
Stay
I don't care that much. There's things. This is as deep as we'll go. There's things to care about and to worry about, and there's things to not worry about. Just think about that. There's things to fight. There's things not to.
Yeah,
fight. That's
right. And to me,
that's my
not worth,
life motto.
It's not worth fighting over that.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, entertainment news on this Thursday. Demi Lovato announces a new short-form TV series called The Demi Lovato Show. It'll air next month on Roku's free ad-supported streaming channel. All 9 episodes of The Demi Lovato Show, with Demi hosting a range of celebrity guests and experts, are scheduled to premiere July 30th on Roku. These are just 10-minute episodes.
Yeah, why not give her a 30-minute show? How much can you do in 10 minutes? That was my only thing.
Not much.
Yeah.
If you have a guest.
Plus, it's not like it's if it's a YouTube show or something like that, maybe 10 minutes works, but I don't know. It's on a streaming service.
And she's
Make it
getting
30
into,
minutes.
Yeah, some pretty serious issues, too. They're going to discuss things like police reform, feminism, trans rights, mental health, UFOs. You can't do that in 10,
I know. Why
10
stop
minutes?
at 10 minutes? Just give her a 30-minute show. Somebody get me on the decision board.
Just a few months after the family of Tony Bennett announced that the legendary singer's that he has Alzheimer's, MTV Unplugged has announced that he will be performing tomorrow with Lady Gaga. The two will be performing fresh renditions of their brand new jazz standards and a handful of surprises that you definitely won't want to miss. The July 2nd show will take place at 11 a.m. Eastern. All audience members must either be fully vaccinated and have proof, or bring a negative COVID test taken that morning. The show is being held at an undisclosed New York location, and there is no information yet about whether or not it'll be on TV, but you know that some video will leak out.
I thought it was going to be. There's no information on whether it will be disclosed, so it was like a scavenger hunt. Only if you're good enough to find it, you can go.
You can go.
Yes,
yeah.
That's it though.
And Pennsylvania's highest court threw out Bill Cosby's sexual assault conviction and released him from prison yesterday, in a stunning reversal of fortune for the comedian once known as America's Dad. They ruled, because I had to explain this to someone last night, they were like, "What? Why did he get out?" They ruled that the prosecutor who brought the case was bound by his predecessor's agreement not to charge Cosby. So if you go back, someone has said, "We won't charge you, Bill. Is, if you comment on if you testify, we won't charge you. And then some other guy came in and charged him. So you can't do that.
The justice system lost is what it was.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it was a bad day.
Hey, a reminder for you, Feel Good Friday is tomorrow. If you have any good news that you would like to share, please send it to me. You can use any of our socials, or the email is thepetebraleyshow@gmail.com. thepetebraleyshow@gmail.com. Love to hear from you. One thing I mentioned we get into is how Americans have missed the mundane things that they used to take for granted during the pandemic. Ready?
Yes, let's do it.
2 out of 3 Americans are more excited to return to their normal ways of living than anything else in their lives, even if it means being stuck in traffic again.
I really hate traffic.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
2/3 say they have missed the mundane things they used to take for granted pre-pandemic, like a night on the town, shaking hands,
Nope.
spending time in their vehicles going to and from their daily activities.
A little bit.
Well, you said you used to listen to podcasts.
Yeah, that was one thing
So you really haven't listened to many podcasts lately.
I listen to like pieces of podcasts.
Yeah.
I used to drive 45 minutes, so I would get an entire podcast done on my drive.
A third of, while Americans have plenty of things they miss, some are better off left in the pre-pandemic world, though. A third of respondents hope pointless small talk becomes a thing of the past.
Yeah, I could see that. I don't want this to come across as mean. Like when you work in customer service, you have to force yourself to like laugh at jokes that aren't funny, and comment on stories that you don't want to comment on.
Oh, there's no price. It must be free.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
so
that one
like
there.
that sucks the soul right out of your body. So I don't miss that at all. Well, I mean, I'm back to doing it, so. But I wish we could have left that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we most excited to have again? Number 1 is returning to my pre-pandemic morning routine. Okay, returning to my routine. Number 2 is wearing makeup again.
Yeah.
Because I get a lot of women, why bother,
That's true. Yeah.
Your sister's in banking, she wears a mask for 8 hours. Why bother doing?
That is one thing. I didn't have to trim the sorry excuse of a beard that I have as much.
I remember one time getting ready for church on a Sunday morning, and I can remember I was combing my beard, and I was using some beard oil, to get the fly away. And I was doing all, and then I realized
Nobody's going to see it.
I'm going to put a mask on
And ruin all of it.
for the next 2 or 3 hours.
Yep.
What am I doing? So, yeah, returning to me. And I had this conversation, was it yesterday when I went to physical therapy or the day before? Everybody looks so different without their mask.
Yeah. One thing I did like is I grew out my hair over the pandemic, and I was wearing a mask, so there was a little chance of me getting recognized. Or I was at least going to make you sit there and go, is that Matt? I don't think
know him?
that's Matt. I'm just not going to say anything just in case it isn't Matt. And so no one, or maybe I just don't have any friends, but, either one.
I had a physical therapy appointment, and I went and I met this one. Her name is Sarah, and I went and met Sarah like on a Friday, and then I had a few days off. I think I went back on a Tuesday, and in between that period, the therapy office relaxed their mask rule, so they became an option. So when I went back and saw her the second time, she didn't have her mask on, and I was like, "Are you the same person I saw?"
See, the thing I didn't like is when people would walk up to me and they're like, they did recognize me, and they're like, "Oh my God, Matt!" And I could not tell who they were. So I was just like, "Hey, you,
how have you been?
It's been too long. How's things?" And it would spend the entire conversation, and then probably like halfway through, I would like hear their voice, and I'm like, "Oh,
that's
okay,
who it is.
yeah, okay." But yeah, so
Number 3
I
on
did
the
like
list.
the stealthy part of it.
What are Americans excited to have again? Chatting with coworkers and friends in person, not just on video Zoom.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing that for a while.
Returning to daily transportation. I don't like the traffic part of that.
Yeah, anything but traffic.
Yeah, I can see getting back to, because time in the car can be therapeutic.
Yeah, I used to like being in the car, listening to music in the car, podcasts, stuff like that.
And number 5, which I really agree with, is wearing nice clothes again. People are happy that they're wearing nice clothes again. Because when you're working from home, I mean, why bother? You know?
Yeah. I mean, you still could have.
Well, that's a problem I have. I love suits.
Mm-hmm.
I love suits. I have 2 that I'll throw out a plug here, Main Street Formals, where I go for suits. And I have 2. And I have a Pinterest board that's just suits. You know, it's like I saved. I'm like, ooh, that's a good looking suit. Ooh, I wish I had that. Ooh, that'd be so nice. But I have no place to wear them to.
Are we gonna have to start wearing suits?
No, I'm not gonna. Can you imagine us in suits every morning?
Especially as my wake up time has progressively gotten worse, which I need to snap back into like the proper wake up time. We've been rushing around, especially this morning. Charlie had an accident this morning. Had to clean that up. It was just, it was a morning. It always is though. Dana says hugs. Sorry, Dana, but I do not agree.
I miss hugs too. I gotta
not a big hugging person, unless like like family, okay, but like I don't know, if we're really close, I'll give you a hug. But like if we're not that close, but also again, this falls under the umbrella of me being a really awkward person. So.
And you
like,
gotta.
I feel like hugging me is just awkward.
And you have to get the bro hug too. That's like 2 taps and you're gone, right?
Well, it depends who it is. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, there's too much.
I do miss hugs. Now, I saw you nod your head on handshaking.
Yeah, no.
I'm a fan. I wouldn't be upset if handshaking doesn't come back.
To me, the most awkward thing, and this happened to me the other day because I'm just the king of awkward. And someone I knew came to where I work, and they were like, "Hey, what's going on?" And they I thought we were going to like handshake or dap up, and they came at me with the fist. And I was like, people don't really do knuckles anymore. Like, it's not really a thing. It's not really. Well, the pandemic kind of made it popular.
Pandemic,
even though that still was touching hands. So
I did more I did one with the elbow.
Yeah, but so it was this awkward, like, oh yeah, and so.
But handshakes, and my thing is it never ceases to amaze me. Somebody will go, "Hey, how are you?"
Yeah, no, that's why I'm a big fan of the awkward head nod wave thing.
Yeah, the head bob.
We're going to look stupid for a second, but just do like the, hey, what's going on? Or like I do this awkward like across the, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, hashtag head bob.
If you want to see like the most awkward Matt, just like surprisingly walk up to me and be like, hey, and I won't know what to do. I'll do something weird.
Just leave it hanging. Just go, hey.
You just like walk up to me without me expecting to see you that day, and it'll be an awkward experience for sure.
Oh.
Yeah. That's something I need to plan for like 3 days.
All right, so
like,
here...
I'm going to see somebody. I need to... how am I going to greet them? Sorry, I've interrupted you like a million times.
That's quite all right. That's what my life is about, interruptions. But what have Americans not missed? What have we not missed during the pandemic? Okay, number 1 is small talk.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean...
I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's just pointless.
I was going to say I'm not really into small talk, but you could make a case that my entire career has been small talk.
Yes and no. I mean, it's small talk for a purpose, so I don't really think that's small talk.
Yeah. Americans have not missed looking presentable. Does that mean like for Zoom?
It's like the opposite of the suit thing.
I know. It's the other side.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting one. Americans have not missed movie theaters. I can relate to that. I'm not a big one for going to a movie. I love to just, lay on the couch and watch a movie.
It's like an easy date option if you don't really want to go on a date, because then you just spend 2.5 hours not talking to each other.
There you go.
Yeah. So, I mean, I like movie popcorn. I feel like it's really hard to replicate movie popcorn.
It is.
It's not that at-home popcorn isn't good, but it's not movie popcorn.
But there were a few movies that were released to the streaming services this past year.
Well, that's a new thing, and it's going to be a thing from now on.
That was pretty cool.
Like Black Widow comes out July 9th, I think. That's a Marvel movie, and it's going to be, you can pay extra on Disney to watch it on Disney Plus, or you can go to theaters.
Okay.
I will say, feel free to go to the theaters. I have AMC stock, so that would only help me out. See, when the whole GameStop thing happened and everyone started buying GameStop, I was like, I'm not going to do that because GameStop is a terrible business. So that's probably going to go back down.
Okay.
I was like, but AMC, I really think AMC is just going to go back to normal. People,
okay.
I mean, people like going to the movies.
Yeah, they do.
So I bought AMC stock, and it's done me well. So keep going to the movies. Feel free.
Please.
I'm a partial owner, so I would appreciate it.
Americans have not missed crowded stores. I have to agree with that.
Yeah, 100%.
I
work in one.
And I really like, it's not on the list, but I really like the fact that airlines kept the middle seat free.
Yeah.
I thought that was great.
Yeah, that's not going to
No.
last long.
No, I think it's gone already.
That's not cost effective.
And Americans have not, now this is a contradiction. Americans have not missed traffic, but then we had the other survey that said they missed their morning routine.
Well, they said they would give in to, like, if they could have their morning routine, they would be okay with traffic.
Yeah.
Is what the other one said.
Okay.
So, Gail said, yes, Dana, hugs. I prefer hugs over handshakes. But just random people, like...
No, I think...
Like, if it's someone you kind of know, but, like, you don't really know, you'd prefer a hug? To me, that's just awkward.
Well, like a hug at church or a hug, from a good friend.
Not wanting to hug you doesn't mean I don't respect you, but let's just keep our distance.
Keep our space.
I'm telling you, it'll just be awkward.
Yeah.
If you know me, you know what I'm talking about.
Another pandemic-related story, the Great Resignation is gaining steam, as many workers in the U.S. are considering quitting or switching jobs. After spending more than a year at home, some don't want to go back to commuting, preferring the flexibility of remote work at least a few days a week.
Well, we talked to Scott about this on the first show, actually, and it made a lot of sense that I didn't realize, but, like, it gives you so much more time, like, with your family and stuff. I feel like we always say, like, got to work that 9 to 5, but in reality, you're working like a 7:30 to 6:30. Let's be honest.
With travel time and getting ready.
So really, you got to lump that into the job, and so
others are simply burned out from logging long hours while also balancing childcare and maybe remote school. And a survey found that 95% of workers, 95, are now considering changing jobs.
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
92% are even willing to switch industries to find the right position.
That's why, like, just those numbers make me not trust this survey. But I will say, if I'm a big supporter on, like, I do think the pandemic kind of made people think about, like, is this the right spot for me? And my whole kind of credo is, don't waste your time doing something you don't like, which is kind of why I'm glad I picked up on accounting when I did, because I would have been miserable for years. So, like, if you're changing careers because you realize you're miserable and you want to do something better, I'm all here for it.
Yeah.
I do think there's a lot of people that are, like, I don't know, maybe romanticizing a new career, and they're just going to go there and not like it anyways.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, they say the grass isn't always greener on the other side of the...
Yeah.
All right. That wraps up our pandemic news, I guess, for this morning. And time for, I don't think we did this last week, right? Because I had we had a couple of days where we didn't do a show. But it's time now for a feature we call Clips from the Vault.
Yes.
Good friend Scott Renish found some air checks when he and I used to work together in the 90s, and he sent them along to us. So this was on a special day in July, right?
Yes.
Must have been a day in July.
It was also a part of the good old days before Matt was in existence. So here we go.
Pete Braley in the morning.
Hello, who's this?
Doug.
Hey, Doug, this is Dad.
Hi, Dad.
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Good. Can I talk to your sister, please?
Why?
Why?
Love that.
It's her birthday today, Doug. I want to wish her a happy birthday, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, get the phone for her.
Just gotta go wake her up.
Oh, she's asleep?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Go get her, Dougie. Go get her. Go get her. Go get her. Go wake her up.
Down on there.
I'm calling my house here.
Why?
Why? Go get your sister. Why? Hello?
Hello.
Is this Sarah?
Yeah.
Good morning, Sarah. We're live on the radio.
Hi, this is Zach Hansen, Sarah. Happy birthday.
Yeah, right.
Happy birthday, hon.
Thanks.
Have a great day. Cake and presents at lunch, okay?
Okay.
9 years old today? Is it
Yep,
9?
she's 9 years
Woo,
old.
happy birthday, Sarah.
Wow.
I love the Doug. Why?
Why?
Like, that was just, I don't know. That
I
was
want to
funny.
talk to your sister. Why?
But also notice how she was half asleep, but once you said cake and presents at lunch, she was like, okay, wide awake.
And she was quick with Scott, huh? When he said, "This is Zach Hansen."
Oh yeah, right. That was like textbook movie, like kid actor. Yeah, right. Like, that was perfect. That was spot on.
Sarah's birthday is July 4th. I'm on the 12th, and she's on the 14th.
Yep.
So we always have International Birthday Day on the 13th.
I will say you learned your lesson, though. I don't think I ever got a phone call while I was asleep.
No.
I think it's because when I wake up, I can't be trusted. So you probably would have called, like, Matt, you're on live radio, and I would have been like, what the? Are you kidding? Like, just swearing. And
that happened to me with Scott once.
He swore on the radio because
Scott overslept. So I don't know why I thought it would be a great idea to wake him up on the air.
I mean, that is funny, but
so I called his house and he answered the phone. Hello, and I went, Scott, it's Pete, and right away he knew, and he went, oh shit.
Well, that's the thing is, like, I truly believe that 99% of anybody, when they're like realize that they oversleep, swear. Like I feel like that's the natural go-to.
Probably.
Every single time I've overslept, I woke up and swore. Maybe I'm just a bad
No,
human
I did
being.
the same thing. That would be my first response. I mean, a couple of times I overslept. My alarm used to be set for 4:15, and a couple of times I can remember waking up at like 5:30. There was only one time where I think that I missed the start of the show. And I didn't get in there till like 6:20, because fortunately I live a mile away from the studio. But I had the same reaction. It's always
you always swear.
Does anyone else wake up late and
swear?
Look and say, "Oh darn, I'm late"? Golly gee!
Oh shucks! Look at me, silly old Matt, waking up late, missed my alarm, but that's okay. Like, no, it's never okay. It's never. I remember one time I overslept in elementary school. And so this was the point. I think I was in like 4th or 5th grade. I was the only one in elementary school at this point, because me and Kat for the longest time we went together.
Yep.
But she was in middle school. I was in elementary school.
Right.
And I would come downstairs and watch cartoons while like she would get ready, and then I would get ready and go to school.
Yep.
And so while I was watching cartoons, after she had already left, I fell asleep on the couch. Oh. And I don't know. I think. The school must have called Mom, because she called me, woke me up, and I freaked out, of course. But I rode my bike to school like so late in the day and showed up, and of course there was like an assembly that day, so I had to walk in
right
because
in front
I
of
overslept.
everybody.
But that was just it's so funny that because I was the only one here because you guys were working, and I would just bike to school. So yeah, I overslept in elementary school. I don't think I ever did it from that point on though.
No, you guys were good.
And you always ask, why do I have 100 alarms every morning? That's probably why.
Is it? Yeah.
I've overslept too many times. I overslept one time when I took a nap because I used to have to wake up at like 5:30 for school sometimes if I had like an 8 a.m. or something. And so I would take a nap before I then had to go to work. And I overslept one time before work. Yeah. There's nothing more embarrassing than oversleeping because like you get there and you're like,
isn't it a horrible feeling?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. And what, you can say, I was up last night with the kids, or I was up last night doing a
You're
paper.
still gonna feel like crap.
But, it's just, you overslept. We all do it, pretty much.
What's up?
I was going to say, is there anyone that has never overslept in your life? I mean, come on.
If so, I'm calling BS. BS. Is there anyone that has a natural clock? Like you wake up like just by yourself? I always think that is such a foreign concept to me.
Your mother can't sleep late.
Yeah, but like to wake up, like there's people that wake up at the exact time every single day, and that would give me so much. Like going to bed, I would be so anxious, thinking I'm not going to wake up at that time.
My former colleague Jack Peterson, who passed away, would tell me that even on vacation or on weekends, he would still wake up at 3:30.
See, I don't know how people do that.
Nope.
Like sometimes if I wake up, like especially the show has been getting me up early, like every single day. So like on the weekend, I won't be able to sleep until 11 if I wanted to.
Right.
But I can't wake up like pinpoint on the dot. But it's probably because my sleep schedule is all over the place. You probably need to go to bed at the exact time and wake up at the exact time for
create a habit.
But it's got to be exact.
Yep.
Like every single day, and I don't know how people do that. A couple chats here. I'm a little behind. I do have to say, way back here, I forgot this one way in the beginning. K Massey 1985 said, "I am on team non-potato salad too. Not a fan of mayonnaise, eggs, or cold potatoes." Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. There are good people out there. All right. Let's see. Dana said for hugs, close friends and family.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
Right.
But Gail said, "Matt, does this mean we will never hug?" I mean, we can go for it. I'm just saying, if you're ready for the most awkward experience of your life, let's do it. Let's see. She also said one should always do what you love. It's true.
Yeah.
That's what I stand by.
Yeah.
Unless what you love is making money, then by all means do whatever you want.
To make the money, yeah.
If that's what if money makes you happy, then do it up. Danny said love the Muppets music in the clip.
Yeah, that was something Scott used to put behind those. Those are called promos.
Yeah.
And he used to put the Muppet theme.
I would do it, but we'd probably get copyright. Copyright here on YouTube is we'll probably get copyrighted
We'll probably
for that.
get copyrighted
clip,
for
yeah.
that.
I'm hoping no, because there was talking over it, but
Right.
you never know with YouTube.
Yeah.
Which isn't a bad thing because we don't make any money right now, but like if we ever do make money, it's going to be annoying. That's why there's so many clips we would love to play.
Oh, yeah.
Like on a daily basis, there's probably like 5 clips that we want to show. And plus I talk about things. Like I talked about the Bo Burnham song.
Yeah.
Like I would love to
It would
play
be
that.
nice to play it,
but I can't. And like the Baby Shark song, it would be so awesome to show that video.
Didn't we get a copyright? Because we showed...
We got a copyright for the actual Baby Shark song in the Liam video.
Liam video had the
Yeah.
Baby Shark song, and we got a... not like... it's not like a fine or...
Yeah, no, it's not a fine, and like the video doesn't... Sometimes the video can get taken down in certain places, but basically what it means is if we were to ever make money, the owners of that song would make all the money from the video. If we play a 30-second clip of the song, they'll get the money from that hour-long episode, and we'll get nothing.
Okay.
But we don't make any money.
We
now,
don't make
so.
any money yet.
So you know what? They get a certain percentage of $0, so suck on that.
By the way, if you'd like to advertise... No, we won't get into that.
This guy, just money grabs real quick.
I get a friend of mine who says...
But he's
"So
not kidding.
Are you going to be able to monetize this program?" I'm like, I don't know.
This is
we're just
literally,
getting going,
we're
you
starting
know?
our own business here.
Yeah.
You don't make money for a while when you start your own business, all right?
Yeah.
All right, come on now. You got to be...
If
We do it because it's fun.
If somebody
we do it
wants
for the
to do
people.
some product placement, we'll
We
be
do
glad.
it to make you people happy, okay?
So be happy.
Be happy. All right, what else we got here? Diane said, I tend to be a hugger, but I also can sense when other people are not. Like when I delivered grapes, I stayed 4 or 5 feet away from you. Well, that was also because Dad was sick.
Yes,
and we
I was
weren't
sick
and we
that
weren't
day.
sure what he had yet.
Yeah.
So that was the only reason why that day was kind of like we probably shouldn't have people in here.
And by the way, have we ever said the grapes are good?
Yes, the grapes. It's like
I don't get why they're called cotton candy
right off the
grapes,
bat.
though.
I got like a very hint of cotton candy.
Did you?
But then other than that, they just kind of taste like grapes. But they're good.
Yeah.
I mean, I love grapes.
They're sweet. They're it's a sweet taste.
Yeah, there you go. I don't often talk about foods I like. I like grapes.
There
I
you go.
hate celery and potato salad, but I like grapes. Let's see. Abby says, "Gee whiz, I'm late. That's my go-to." Kidding, definitely not. Yeah, no. It's like whatever the worst swears you have in your vocabulary, it comes out when you wake up late.
Yeah.
Dana says my father has an internal alarm clock.
Yeah, a lot of older guys, a lot of veterans do.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I think does Doug wakes up early.
He does wake up early.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's the same time every day.
He has
We'll have
to wake
ask
up,
him.
I think, around 6, a quarter of.
Abby says Logan does 6 a.m. every day. Yeah, kids, right? Like kids,
Yeah.
kids typically wake up around the same time.
Yep.
But I think that's also because they typically go to bed at the same time.
True.
So I feel like
True.
I would love to do that experiment, but I could never at any point in my life will I go to bed at the same time every single day. I'm sorry, it's just not. It's not who I am. Abby says doesn't matter what time he goes to bed. That's weird. Then I don't know how that happens.
No matter what, he wakes up at what'd she say? The same time.
The same 6 a.m. 6 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see, Diane. Funny how of the hundreds of hours a kid spends in school, they remember only the worst parts, which probably amount to 5%. I'm trying to
Talking
think.
about the day you overslept?
Maybe. I will say it is funny the way school works. The amount of stuff you actually retain.
Yeah.
Not much. We can get into school
We
another
could-
day.
yeah.
We're already getting pretty
Yeah,
late.
we
You
could
don't
do
want to
it.
get me started on
We can do a
school.
whole show on that.
Yeah. Gail said everyone has an internal clock. You just have to connect with it. I can set my alarm, but if I tell myself what time I want to wake up, I will wake up a minute before the alarm. Try it.
Really?
I tell you what, I will try that tonight, but there is 105 chance that it does not happen. 105% chance that does not happen.
I don't know. I don't know if it's because I spent 38 years getting up at 4 in the morning, but now I don't like getting I sleep. You know,
Yeah.
if I didn't
I
have
also think it's because I live my life just overtired every day. Like I think that's why we were talking about if you can go right to sleep. Like
Which I
when I'm really lacking sleep, which is most of the time.
You
I
can go right
I can
to
go-
sleep?
Yeah, it doesn't take me long to go to sleep.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I usually have to lay there, contemplate life, think of everything I've done for the past 3 years.
But also, time is man-made, so I mean,
time is man-made.
who even knows? We created time.
This is getting too deep, man.
I mean, think about time, that we created 2 12-hour periods. Like, technically, it goes by space and all this stuff, but it was man-made.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you.
So.
Yeah, setting up schedules and stuff.
Yeah.
Boy, we're getting deep today.
Yeah.
We are getting deep.
But we're just scratching the surface.
By the way,
I'm gonna hold all these cards close to my chest for now. And
he does have some excellent points about school, and some of them leaning towards they don't teach the things you really need to know anymore. You know, like when I went to school, I had home ec, which was a big thing for boys to have home ec. But I had home. I baked a cake in school.
That's probably why I'm such a failure in life, is because I have not had home ec.
But they don't teach you about paying bills. They don't teach you about a checkbook.
I still.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm getting better. I don't think I asked Trish the last time.
Yeah.
But I think it's because I had a cheat sheet. I had an old check that I wrote, so I could see where I put all the other information.
We'll have to get into that. We'll have to do a show on school.
Maybe.
There we go.
Let's do it.
All right. One more thing is a yearly reminder. Okay, a yearly reminder. I saw this picture about 5 years ago, and do you have it?
Yes.
I bring this out every year for a blog or a post or a show bit today. I found this about 5 years ago, and I guess I really developed an appreciation for it with my son and my son-in-law, daughter-in-law being in the service, and the fact that it is a huge issue.
Yeah.
When these booms are going off, and it doesn't just have to be military. You know, anybody who's been in a violent situation. You know, anyone, say, who was near the Boston Marathon bombing. Those loud bombs, just you know, is it worth it? Your half hour of fun to really upset your neighbors?
Yeah.
There's another one I posted on my Facebook post of a dog looking all sad because, again, he or she doesn't like the loud booms. And they say the 4th of July is probably the most popular time for dogs to run away.
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense.
They just take off because they're afraid of this noise. And, you know, whether or not they come back is another issue.
Yeah.
But,
so just try and be considerate, you know. Maybe ask around your neighborhood.
That was the thing. I used to say, and I used to write, you know, if you know that there's a service member in your neighborhood, just let them know. You know, hey, we're going to have a few fireworks. It's going to be, you know, 9:30. We'll be done by 10.
Because just doing that can help out. Because if they don't know, and it's like the surprise factor of like a random firework going off, that could be really bad.
All right. Well, thank you so much. You know what I just realized?
What's up?
I don't have a thought for the day today.
Oh, my God. All right. Well, you know what? No, we do have a thought for the day. And it's brought to you by Gail, who so kindly, which I already mentioned.
Oh, right.
But so kindly, Gail's thought for the day is one should always do what you love. And that's going to be our thought for the day.
There you go. Thank you, Gail. I don't know why I'll have to write myself a memo.
Shout out to Gail for
Shout
saving Pete right there, who's unprepared. And don't worry, we will be talking to him after the show in our meeting, in our post-show meeting.
Yeah. Right after we sign off, he'll say, got a minute?
Yeah.
So, all right.
Pete, can I see you in my office for a second?
That'll do it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a fun day.
It has.
Lots of chat. By the way, please like and share and
subscribe.
Yes, let more people know. We hit 100 yesterday. We want to hit more. Even if you grab
200.
somebody's phone and just subscribe it.
We want to get my entire goal for the show was to get this man back to being the most popular voice in the South Coast.
Well, thank
and
you.
Now we're on YouTube, and so we can make it global if we wanted to. So share it with your friends. Anybody that wants to start their day off on a positive note, not by me because I'm a very negative person.
Not.
But by him, the counter, it's good cop, bad cop here.
Yeah, really.
That's what it really is.
Yeah.
No, I'm a very positive person. I hide it with negativity because I think it's funny. Hopefully you guys think so too. But yeah, no, share it with your friends. Anybody that wants a good start to their day. That's our goal here. And I think that's it.
All right. Have a great day. Take care.
Peace.